Hello YouTube! This is the Booty Warrior, and already we're doing another new playthrough, with a twist, as you can no doubt see. Beside an ancient town, some fucking bullshit's going down. Darkness swallowed it all. What is the meaning of these words? Wow, this is really fast. I was doing a test run earlier, and it wasn't this fast. But I do have overclocking turned on to try to make sure that the game runs at a solid frame rate, because as it was, I'm sure that this is how it plays on the physical copy with the regular PS1, but just way too slow for me on its own. Okay, now I don't notice any bizarre fucking bugs as a result of overclocking the CPU. Yeah, that always happens when you try to get out of here. You're locked in now. So yeah, this is a game I've never actually beaten. I've never played more than like a few hours into it. I guess I wanted to save it for a special occasion, and I guess a playthrough is a good enough special occasion. The human world. And if you guys have seen my Eternal Ring playthrough, hopefully. It's kind of like that. This is of course a PS1 game, so... Oh shit. Okay, the hit detection is still fucky. Oh my god. These things are a pain in the ass to hit in a... Oh shit. Oh, that's not toxin? Okay. I can't tell where this thing starts and where it ends. And that's not actually a drop you get all the time when you kill these things. And I've been feeling like playing a dungeon crawler. There's not a lot of good dungeon crawlers, at least in this style anymore, unfortunately. You can get up here, there's some armor. It gives you some decent equipment starting off. And so if you guys have seen my Eternal Ring playthrough, this is basically like that, but on the PS1 it tends to lag pretty hard. But the overclocking does seem to have it fixed. Because usually this would be running at like 15 frames or some shit. Maybe 20 at best. And Kingsfield runs just as well on an emulator, generally speaking, too. But since this is actually working okay, I kind of want to try Kingsfield on the EPS-XE emulator. I usually hate emulators because they're so inconsistent, they tend to be really fucky. And this still looks amazing for a PS1 game. Comrades who failed in your quest, sleep quietly now in your sealed foundation. So I don't know too much about the plot of this game. It's kind of like Diablo where you're... I think the idea is to get to like the bottom of the tower and figure out what the source of evil is, so to speak. And if you haven't seen this kind of game before, it's kind of like Skyrim where you just run around poking things. Although I would say this is probably one of the hardest games in this genre, as far as like the Kingsfield style goes. I really wish they did games like this more often, but evidently it was never that popular, even though fucking... Oh. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? And yeah, there's a little bit of a visual bug there. Hopefully that's not going to be something we're going to notice too often. Thank God I can skip this. I've never been super good at the Kingsfield style games. Eternal Ring is honestly probably the easiest as far as these kinds of games go. Because a lot of it is just circle strafing. And in this game, because they put you in super claustrophobic environments, it's not that easy. And that skeleton, there's like a dank secret behind him. It leads out into a completely different area. Oh no. It's been a little while since I've done a playthrough, honestly. Like, you guys got the Resident Evil 3 playthrough really late, because I honestly beat it like a couple weeks ago. But I was busy with so much other shit that it's like, I'll post it later. And you know what I should have done earlier, but I was lazy? I'll do it after I kill these spiders, alright? That is actually a huge pain in the ass to avoid. And the first thing you're gonna notice with this game is that there's not a lot of music. Like in Kingsfield and in Eternal Ring, there's always some kind of a background music going on. Not so much here. And you know what? I'm actually gonna... Oh, we don't even have a healing item. Fuck. Oh, God. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah, okay. I don't even know why I'm reading that. Come on, booty. And this looks like a doorway, but I don't think it's... Maybe it's a shortcut that you can open on the other side, I'm not sure. But yeah, this game is a lot more atmospheric compared to Kingsfield and Eternal Ring. Not that I'm dogging on those games, but you know, there's more of a focus on just immersing you in the world, so to speak. Do I have any other weapons? Yeah, I got a Morning Star. And the first thing you'll notice that sets us apart from Eternal Ring and Kingsfield is the fact there is a durability system for everything. At least, like, equipment-wise. So it's a little bit more similar to Dark Souls in that respect. And this right here, I believe how this works is if you lose durability on a weapon, it will automatically switch to whatever you put on res. R-E-S-R. I did not bother to look up a manual for this game, so I'm not entirely sure how this shit works. And out of curiosity, what is in the Creatures book? Okay, so I guess this just updates as you encounter different monsters. Thorn-covered slime creeps along the ground, attacks when approached, may sneak up silently and spray acid. Ooh. Does it say weakness? Right, it does give you some stats. SP gain. Okay, I think SP is like... I can't remember if it's XP or if it's like currency. I think it's the XP system. Its spider-like body is protected by a hard exoskeleton, jumps at its prey and attacks with its sharp legs. I guess it does tell you like a magic defense at least. So we can see here these things are super weak against magic. But it's kind of Diablo style where it varies between 26 and 300. I think that's what that means. I'm not entirely sure. Gel and... Oh, shadow type. Okay. And I'm sure if you own the manual or if you Google it, it'll tell you like, okay, these types of enemies are weak against these types of weapons. But... I don't know, maybe I can look it up later, I'm not sure, because that might be cheating, even though you get it with the fucking game originally. And there doesn't appear to be a run button in this game, so it's a little bit more slower paced than Kingsfield. And a lot of the enemies in this game tend to have like some kind of status effect whenever they do hit you. So you really don't want to get hit with anything. God damn it, I fucking hate the hit detection. Because the thing is, like, not only do you have to be in the right position, but the camera has to be situated in a very particular way in order for the damage to go through. But yeah, like, I didn't get very far in this game, but it does look very interesting. I played it off and on a few different times over the years. At least, like, the past couple years. And I know one of these is a secret. Oh shit! And I just remembered it's a secret that unlocks a skeleton. And these guys are a fucking pain in the ass in Kingsfield too. Do I have a shield? I don't think I do. Let me take a look. Because I'm not very good with this game. I really don't want to die here. In fact... Just in case we die, I'm gonna put down a save state. I'll try not to do that too often. Okay, so it's not like a perfect block or anything. Oh, God fucking damn it. Eternal Ring actually had, like, decent hit detection from what I recall. I don't remember there being an issue of, like, my sword clearly passing through the fucking enemies. Like that. No, it doesn't count. Your camera's gotta be like dead center, man. Gotta hit the right pixel. But I guess the more I play this game, I'll get used to it eventually. And I've never done an emulated game on this channel before, so I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do save states. Because, on one hand, I obviously don't want to force myself to fucking fight the same enemies over and over, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I don't want to deprive myself of the challenge entirely, you know. And I believe this is a currency item, or is it? Oh, it doesn't even say on here. What the hell did I pick up? Was that just SP, or... Okay, Creature's Book. Tell me about those gargoyle things and the skeleton. A demon bat. Wait silently in supersonic waves. Yeah, I figured. That's shadow type. I imagine this is shadow. Oh, it's undead. Okay. Its body is decayed, but its fighting spirit isn't. Wield its sword. It wields its sword with swiftness and strength. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with those guys too often. I'm sure, like, you know, following Dark Souls logic, if you have, a mace or some kind of hammer item, you beat them pretty easily. And you do level up in this game. As you can see, our HP has gotten higher, but it is in the style of Eternal Ring and Kingsfield. Or I guess Kingsfield. Obviously, Eternal Ring did not exist yet. Herp derp. Booty please. And there are different... I don't know if hub world is the right word for it, because a lot of the areas that have merchants are still dangerous. From what I have played.
A human. Oh well. What do you want?
Yeah, that's a lot of detail going on in that room. And coons, which I think that's an actual currency in some places. Or at least it was. Beast key, that sounds interesting. Yeah, I guess I'll start off with an extra healing item. Because why not? Or actually, I need to double check. Is there a way to sell shit to her? I mean, I don't imagine I have to sell much.
You've got no business with me. Go away.
Hello? Bruh. They don't even let you look. What an asshole. It kinda looks like an old man, honestly. Oh shit. And my favorite thing about this game is it's so non-linear. There are so many different pathways to explore. And that's always been my favorite aspect of Dark Souls. Not necessarily the combat, but just all the shit you can do, all the different ways you can approach encounters. And while this game mechanically isn't as complex as Dark Souls, it does have the level design going, at least. It's not butt-fucking ugly like Kingsfield is. Where they're just like, okay, here's like geometrical shapes that barely represent humans. I think you need a key to get in there, I'm not sure. And let me check my durability. Equipment. Okay, yeah, this is a good time to do it. So, Dorado's Ashes fixes items and weapons. Wait, really? Items? So, like, items can get broken in this game? I never noticed that particular part of that description. And these are kind of hard to see, at least on the emulator, but... There's, like, messages on the wall. Agony, enmity, and despair. These are my pleasures. I need new playthings. Spooky. Let me see if there's, like, another gravestone around here. I think they're gravestones. So there are different kinds. In my experience, the ones that don't have gems on them tend to be merchants of some kind, and the blue gems are always... Or wait. Huh. Okay, I thought all the blue gems were save points. Nothing is more precious than life, my king. Have care. And I believe I know where that drops, because I did come across a corridor in my test run that led to nowhere but had like a hole right above it. Big ass opening. Oh shit. Oh, these fucking things. I hate them. Like they're a nightmare to encounter, just engage with. Whoa. Okay. And yeah, this is coming back to me. I played this, again, like maybe a couple hours worth at best. Never a significant amount of progress, but enough to get like an impression. Oh, fuck. So, I think how this works is I'm gonna open this. And yeah, some enemies spawned right behind me. And as much as I would love to fight them, I also like not dying. So fuck this shit. Oh! Aw, man, I remember this. So, you know that first encounter we had with the skeleton when I died for the first time? If you actually beat that skeleton, you basically come into this area earlier.
You're human, as long as you're a customer.
There's some decent sound quality on the voices. Leg guard. Sure, take it. I don't know if it's the smartest thing to do, but whatever. I just want more healing items, man. 3 potions. Awesome. Awesome possum. Okay, so it's the blue round gems that are save points. These are the test run saves, of course. Or replace them. Try to rotate properly. Although, for the sake of saving time, if I die, here's what I'm gonna do. Alright, as soon as this is done. You notice it still takes a while to, like, save and load. So I just did a save state right there, so if I die, I can more quickly get to the point. And now that I have saved, I am feeling more courageous and kind of want to try to beat those skeletons' asses. To be totally honest. Unfortunately, you gotta, like, go out of your way to unequip that, which is a pain in the ass. Okay, let's see how much better this fares, shall we? And another thing about the combat that makes it hard, as you can see, is that when you do get hit, it interrupts the, you see that bar at the top left, right underneath our health? Same thing as in Kingsfield. Eternal Ring actually didn't have this system, but it's kind of an endurance system. You can technically attack, like, without it being filled, but the thing is, you get reduced damage unless you, let it fill up all the way. So that's something to keep in mind. Hello? Okay, yeah, let's fight these things, fuck it. Because I think one of these things... I'm pretty sure there's like a key in here. 84 damage, okay. They don't have a lot of range, though. But, obviously, there's not a lot of space for us to move around, so... Let's see... Do I have any other swords? No. This deals more slash, so let's see how it goes. What the fuck? What the hell is that? Okay, yeah, you definitely want to use the sword here. You know, these things actually don't deal that much damage, surprisingly. I don't know how big the hitbox is on their attack, I guess we're gonna find out. Ooh, boots. Let's give it a shot. Ugh, it goes through walls too? God damn. So like now we're dealing reduced damage, I don't know what... We were doing like over 100 earlier, that's weird. Guess I was misreading it. Death visits suddenly and none can escape it. Yeah, that pretty much sums up this fucking game. Oh. What the hell? Okay. Time to pull out the big dick mace. First. So what is this strong against? Okay, you know what? I'm definitely gonna look at a manual later, because I don't know what any of these acronyms are for on the far right. Or hell, a couple of them on the left side. I'm pretty sure there's a key in here, but I guess not. Unless this guy has something. Oh, okay. There we go. Aha, my memory serves me correctly. Awesome possum. And what the hell happened? Why can't I use my shield? Unless it's some kind of debuff. Take a look at our creature's boat, shall we? Acid Skull and Parasite. Oh, we didn't even fight these guys yet. They inhabit corpses, hides within the body of a corpse, and strikes out when prey approaches. Okay. Acid Skull. Giant skull filled with slime. Alright then. It wouldn't be a From Software game without slime enemies. Is this implying this guy's a parasite? Unless there was one and we just missed it. So what the hell does this shield icon on the right mean? Like this is completely worthless or something? What? And yeah, there is kind of a shield element, but I don't know if you can upgrade it. I don't think you can upgrade it or find one that blocks 100%. Let's see if we can use this key here. Okay, so that's how that works, alright. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Did they drop this before? I don't remember. Although some of the shit like blends into the ground, so I probably missed it. Don't I have... I think I still have one of those Durin's things? No, I used it. Oh, it's a crown, okay. What? Okay, so it somehow improves my abilities in ways I cannot comprehend right now. Luckily, it doesn't look like he has that much range over me either. Okay. So what is this? Is that a rapier we picked up? It looks like a rapier. Okay, it is. But do I really want it? We can try pierce damage. Because I always love the rapiers in the From Software games, doesn't matter if it's Dark Souls or Eternal Ring or what. Although that being said, let's save, that way if we die, we don't have to do all that shit again. And about the whole facerig thing, I guess I might as well explain that, because I kinda autopiloted. But anyways, this whole facerig virtual YouTuber thing is something I've been wanting to do for a long time in this game, to be honest. But due to technical issues, I never really had time to do it. Wait, does this not work? I guess it only works at like certain, like very specific doors. Yeah, we might have to kill that red blob. But the main thing is like the face recognition tends to be pretty bad because I don't have like tracking equipment or anything like that. I'm just a poor old gamer, man. Okay, this is apparently really good against skeletons. Oh ho! Okay, the shield is actually okay. You would not have won that otherwise. And yeah, you really don't want to just get trapped between enemies. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna kill you without ranged. It looks like your range is about as terrible as the green guys, though. So do we have to kill you to get information, or... No, we don't. Ooh, yeah, the blood skull looks even scarier. It uses poison, but its movement is slower than that of its green cousins. Okay, so this is the guy that poisons you. Gotcha. Alright, not too bad, not too tanky either, despite his terrifying bloody gaze. Yeah, this part's pretty creepy. Just random dead bodies being dumped over here. What the fuck? Bitch-ass punk. Because sometimes they, like, keep attacking and sometimes they don't. Yeah, virtual YouTuber is something that's always interested me. Even though, recently, I think... I mean, the thing is, a lot of the virtual YouTubers are, like, Japanese. And, there's not a lot of English VTubers out there. I think it's kind of cringy, honestly. Like, some of the well-known virtual YouTubers, because it's like, they're always trying to be super cute. And you're never too sure how much of it is, like, their personality, or... You know, they're just acting in front of the camera. Because, you know, Moe is popular in Japan and whatnot. Ah, shit. Totally brightens up area. Yeah, I hope I can get that, weapon back, because it was pretty badass. If I do say so myself. Yeah, you can see how the damage is reduced when we don't let it charge properly. Even if it's like 1 pixel off, it's like a couple digits. Or not digits, but just a couple points off, which is quite significant. You guys hear that? There's like random moaning in the background. And I don't know if I want to jump down there. That looks like it. That looks like a death. I would have to save first. The hell is this? An armband? Okay. You'd think there'd be like a secret in here, but apparently not. Okay, I'm gonna save state it. Fuck it. Let's see what... Okay. Now we know it's dangerous. Okay, I guess, wait. This kinda looks brown. Let me just double check to see if there's anything else we can pop open. That doesn't go anywhere. Oh, huh. There's like an opening there. I think that's what I mentioned earlier. I don't think we really bothered to look. Oh, okay, no, this is the opening I mentioned. Probably should have saved earlier, but whatever. Fuck it.